Hello, my name is Sally and I am one of the makeup artists working with Look Fabulous Forever, which is skincare, hair care and makeup specifically designed for older faces. Today I want to talk to you about blusher and lipstick combinations, and I am going to show you using the blushes that we have for warmer or warm and cool skin tones, which lipsticks might go with each of those blushes. I'm going to talk about 4 of our blushes today, and I'm going to show you 2 possible lipstick colours that might look nice with them. I think it's really important that the blusher that you wear and the lipstick that you wear sort of tones and doesn't jar, and that's in fact why lots of ladies like to take their lipsticks, put a lipstick on and add a little bit as their blusher, because they want that sort of cohesive look between lipstick and blusher. But our blushers are fantastic and they are really good for older skin. They are a cream to powder formulation. I'll show you one of them now. This is the first one that I'm going to try. This is Rosy Glow, and you can see it's actually a cream, but it will turn into a silky powder as you apply it. So it has the benefits of both. So it's a cream on its own can sometimes just sink into skin, particularly older skin, which becomes a little bit more like blotting paper. And sometimes a powder can look too obvious and can sit on the surface. So the Look Fabulous Forever blushes basically have the benefit of both cream and powder, and the formulation is really good on older skin and looks really natural, just makes you look really healthy. So what have I done already? I have prepared my skin. I've used my skincare and my moisturizers this morning, and I have used my 3 primers, and I have put my base on. So I've used Light Look Beauty Balm in shade 0.5 and concealer in shade 2. And I have also done my eye makeup this morning. I've used the soft neutral shades, which is a lovely trio, which is good again for neutral, warm or cool. And I've used dark brown eyeliner and bring back brow shape in blonde, and I've got some black mascara on. But I haven't got any colour on my cheeks or my lips because I want to show you the blushes and some lipsticks to go with them. The blushes, as I said, that I'm going to be using, the first one is a really lovely, it's a neutral blusher that you can use if you are warmer or if you are cooler. Probably of all the neutral ones, it is probably the coolest one, but I can still wear it. It's called Rosy Glow. So let's apply the blusher, and then I'm going to show you 2 lipsticks that might look really nice with that blusher. So I like to use clean fingers to actually apply, and then I like to blend the blusher with our blusher brush number 2. So let's get going. So you can sort of smile, find where the apple is. As we get older, our apple drops. So you don't want to go too low with blusher as you age. You want everything to be a little bit lifted. So sort of on that apple, and then bring it up. So this is quite a light colour, Rosy Glow. For me, as a warmer skin lady, I probably use this the least in terms of the neutral ones. And you can also mix blushes. I sometimes put this with a little bit of peach cream, but I wanted to show you the shade that is Rosy Glow. Put that on. I'm now just going to take my blusher brush and I'm going to just blend that in and upwards. So they're so easy to build up because they're cream. So if you want a little bit more, you just put a little bit more on and just build that up. I'm going to show you 2 shades that I think would work really well. So that's Rosy Glow, and these are the 2 shades. One of them is Soft Coral, and one of them is Pink Heather. So you can see that they sort of tone. I'm going to use, this one is Soft Coral in our lovely lustrous lipstick, and that's the one I'm going to put on today to show you. I'm just going to put it on from the bullet. So soft coral is again a really pretty colour. Warm and cool can use this one. Although it's coral, it's got that little bit of pink in it. So I think that it works really well with Rosy Glow. And as I said, the other one that I think would work really well, you can see it's just a little bit darker, a little bit more bluey, I would say, than soft coral, is Pink Heather. That's a really pretty one as well. It's one of our neutral lipsticks too. So this would go with warm or cool colouring. The first set of pairings for you with Rosy Glow. The second blusher that I'm going to show you is one of my personal favourites. It's called Peach Cream. It's this one. So it's a little bit more peachy than Rosy Glow. I'll show you the two together and you can see Rosy Glow and that's Peach Cream. It's slightly warmer than Rosy Glow, but it's still one of our neutrals. So you can use it if you're warmer or if you're cooler because it's still got some pink in it. And I am going to pair it with two shades. One of them is, again, one of my favourites, is Tawny Beige, this one. And the other one is Rosewood, this one. So let me show you how they work together. So you can see that the colours sort of tone really well. And I'm going to show you that when I apply. So let's put my lovely Peach Cream on. What I'm not applying today is any bronzer, and I do sometimes apply a little bit of bronzer. Because I'm warmer, I like to apply the bronzer on top of my blusher, but you can apply it before blusher as well, particularly if you are cooler, that's when you should apply. But I wanted to show you the true colours of the blushers. I'm sort of doing it, if you can, a bit like a sort of teardrop shape. And I'm going to get my blusher brush again and just sweep that up. So you can see, although it's called Peach Cream, it's still got that pretty bit of pink in it, which I think as we get older, it's nice not to go too orangey with blusher, to have that little bit of pink as though you've just gone and you've pinched your cheeks and you've gone out for a nice walk, fresh air, the blood circulating. Just makes you look that much more healthy when you've got blusher. For me, blusher is an absolute game changer in my makeup. So that's Peach Cream, and I'm going to demonstrate. It's quite a light colour. I know a lot of ladies want a very sort of neutral look. This is Tawny Beige, and I'm going to put that on straight from the bullet. These are so creamy. The lipsticks are really creamy. They've got jojoba oil in. And you can see, it's quite a light, neutral colour, but it blends really well with the Peach Cream, those two together. The other one that really is a little bit stronger, so that's Tawny Beige. The other one that will go really nicely is Rosewood, this one. And you can see if I put the Rosewood with it, it's just got a little bit more colour to it if you want that little bit of a stronger nude. It's still a nude and still goes really well with Peach Cream, both of those. And why not? You can also mix lipsticks too. That's fun to do. But that is one of my, if I want just a really natural day look, I sometimes actually wear Roseberry lip liner underneath my Tawny Beige. But if you don't want to and you just want to go straight on with a lipstick, then this is what it looks like. So that is the second blusher, Peach Cream, and two colours that might look nice with it. So you've got Tawny Beige here, and you've got Rosewood there. The third blusher shade that I want to show you today is another one of my favourites, and it's called Desert Rose. This is Desert Rose. So you can see it's got a little bit more colour in it, I would say, than Peach Cream. I'll show you the one I've just used. So that was Peach Cream. This is Desert Rose. It's, again, a neutral shade. You can use it if you are warmer colouring or cooler colouring. And I really like this. I often wear this one in the summer. I'm going to show you this with, again, two really lovely lipstick shades. One is Soft Cinnamon, which again is good for warm or cool. And the other one is Mulberry, which again, good for warm or cool. You can see these two lipsticks. If I put them with Desert Rose, you can see that they go really well together. Very sort of similar similar colouring. So I can be a little bit more sparing with this one because it's got a little bit more intensity. So I'm going to put a little bit less on to start with than I did with my peach cream or my Rosy Glow. You can see that the colour it's a very natural colour. It's a little bit stronger. So I'm placing it in my, so I go from the middle, then I come out slightly from the middle of my eye. And if you smile, the apple is up. You don't want to come down too low. Bringing it up with my finger. And I'm now going to, this one definitely needs a bit more blending. So I'm going to use my blusher brush number 2. I like to hold it at the bristles, and I like to do it in a sort of upward and circular motion just to blend that in. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to apply, direct from the bullet again, soft cinnamon, which is a really pretty, again, it's a nudie colour, warm or cool, look great, little bit more colour than the last one that I showed you, which was tawny beige. So again, another really lovely everyday look, but it's got that little bit more intensity and suits everyone. So that was Desert Rose with the beautiful soft cinnamon. This one. Also, if you want a little bit more, if I show you the difference, that's soft cinnamon and this one is mulberry. So it's a little bit darker, but they go, again, they really do tone well with Desert Rose. Neutral shades, but with a little bit more oomph than the other two that I just showed you. So let's go on to the fourth one now. So the fourth blusher that I'm going to show you is one that is specifically for warmer tone skin. It looks a little bit scary. It looks quite strong. It's called Coral Pop, this one. And you can see if you compare Coral Pop to Desert Rose, you see it's a little bit stronger, but it's really pretty. And I do sometimes wear Coral Pop. I wear it sometimes in the summer when I've got maybe a little bit more colouring and I want to maybe more vibrant corally lipsticks. And I'm going to pair it today with 2 lipsticks, which again, I love, being warmer toned. One of them is one of my favourites. It's True Coral, this one. That's what I'm going to show you. So you've got obviously Coral Pop, True Coral. There's a clue in the name there really, isn't there? And the other one that I think goes really well with it is this one, which is Poppy. So you can see Poppy is a little bit more red than True Coral, but it's still a corally red really. And they both go, I think, really well with this one, which is Coral Pop. So let me show you. So with this one, as I said, because it is even more intense, you want to be a little bit sparing. You can always build up with blusher. If you put too much on, you can always take it down. Well, I'll show you actually. I'll show you how I take it down. So it's 2 ways. But you can see there's quite a lot of colour in this one. But you'll see once I blend it, it will work really well. There are some days when you just want that little bit more intensity of colour, depending on how you're feeling, depending on what you're wearing, look you're going for. That's the fun of makeup. You can reinvent yourself just by changing your lipstick, changing your blusher, changing your eye makeup. Blend, blend, blend even more. True Coral, this one, straight from the bullet. I'm doing it straight from the bullet to save time on the video, but I often use my lip brush number 5 to get a really more professional look with lipstick application. So the whole look is more vibrant than some of the other looks that I've shown you today. And there's no reason why you can't mix and match. People say, can I wear a vibrant lipstick maybe with not such a vibrant blusher? Could I just go for my peach cream with my True Coral lipstick? Yes, you can. It's something to play around with. I quite like creating balance on the face. So if I've gone for a slightly stronger blusher, I probably would use a slightly stronger lipstick, but there's no wrong or right at all. What I tend not to do is to go for a very blue-based blusher and a very sort of warm orangey-based lipstick, so that there is a jarring there of warm and cool. But hopefully today you can see that by using toning lipsticks and blushers, it can look really cohesive and your face can look as though it's in harmony with the colours that you have chosen. So that's the final look. So let's just show you again. This is Coral Pop, and I have just used it with True Coral. But if you wanted a slightly stronger look again, you could definitely use the really pretty shade that is Poppy with this blusher. Which is a little bit more of a red than a coral, but it's a corally red. So I hope that you have found this useful, to be able to see the blushers working in conjunction with some of the lipstick shades. Have fun playing and matching and trying different pairings, and we would absolutely love to hear any of your favourite blusher and lipstick pairings, because it helps everybody when we get ideas from you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy using your blushers, using your lipsticks, playing, creating lots of different pairings and different looks. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.